All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Elevated Marketing Dot podcast, where the dot stands for data over time. This show is brought to you by Elevated Marketing Solutions, our agency. We are here to break down the complexities of marketing into actionable insights to help your business thrive. Today, we are going to talk about balancing in-house and outsourced marketing, or better known as hiring an agency to help you with your marketing. But first, let's dive into our fun and quirky question. I always enjoy the answers we get from these. Okay, we usually record on Friday, so what are your big plans this weekend? Like, what are you going to have fun doing? Or what are you looking forward to?
Yes. We have a girls' day planned with my mom, sister, and my niece, which is
Nice.
always fun. Other than that, working on some wedding stuff and chilling at home because it's cold outside and I don't want to do anything.
For our listeners, Brenna is getting married in 2 years.
Yeah.
Less than 2 years now. The countdown has begun.
Yep.
We are
498 days, not counting or anything.
I'm literally counting too. I already added it to our calendar of events. Like Brenna's going to be gone probably for maybe 2 weeks. I don't
It's
know.
possible.
All right. I would say my fun is we are going to try out a new restaurant that's local that we got a gift certificate for Christmas. So that sounds fun. It looks like a nice restaurant. But other than that, like it's really cold out, and I'm probably not going to go outdoors for a couple weeks or at least a week.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, let's talk about balancing an in-house and an outsourced marketing team. Usually when you get to a stage in business, you no longer just have somebody in-house handling your marketing. You add an additional outsourced marketing team or an agency to assist your in-house, or your in-house might be just you as the business owner that maybe you've always handled your own marketing, and now you've gotten to a point where you want to hire a marketing agency to help you. And I just want us to kind of talk about like why that's a good idea.
Yeah. I think it's definitely like kind of a power duo when you think about it. A lot of benefits there.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, we've certainly obviously done this a lot where we worked with you know both a business owner and who's trying to do their own marketing and now wants to hire an agency, as well as we've been added to teams that already exist, and I almost think the latter, it sometimes can seem like more of a challenge, but it's actually more of a benefit. And I think the challenge is your in-house team or who's been doing your marketing, they have certain talents and certain things that maybe they're really good at. Like they probably really know the brand well because they've been handling the marketing for quite a while. But maybe they're not good at some aspect of marketing like ads or email marketing or what have you, or maybe they're not real good at branding but they're real good at creating graphics. Like there's all kinds of combinations, and I think sometimes people struggle with the concept that, well, I just want the one person who's in-house to handle it all. Thoughts on that, Brenna?
Yeah. A lot of tunnel vision can come from that. And when you have, say, more than one person, or you have a few different people who are good at different things, it definitely brings new and fresh perspectives,
Yeah.
but that are all aligning with the same goal and the same objective. A lot of skills can be brought to the table when there's more than one person.
I think you're hitting on something important there. Our skill sets. I think that it is, while it would be nice to find that unicorn person that works for you that knows how to do all different types of marketing, it's pretty rare. Usually people are left brain or right brain, meaning they're either very creative or they're very analytical or maybe they're very strategic. Like, it's unlikely that you're going to find a unicorn that can actually handle all of your marketing without, having a supportive team to help them. And I think that's where a marketing agency helps to collaborate with that in-house team.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think collaboration, like that's the biggest thing here. It's your team, you're working together,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Like, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. They're just lots of opinions, and that's lots of ideas, and that's really what you're looking for. Like, you're looking for the best idea to win. You're looking for those teams to collaborate together to get to the overall goal of driving leads as your marketing team.
Yeah. And when it comes to that collaboration, at the end of the day, the data is going to tell the story. So it's, in terms of having those different perspectives, it's not like you're saying, it's not about being right or wrong. It's working together to create the best possible outcome and then letting the data tell you where to go next.
Yeah, I mean, there's no decisions like one size fits all. There's different decisions you have to make in your business, on whether or not to bring on a marketing agency, and then choosing a marketing agency, I guess, that understands the collaboration, and they're not, I'm not saying this happens, but it might, like, kind of working against like your own goals that you have as a team. I've seen some of that. I'll have to admit, not from our team, but I've definitely heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know. I think sometimes with those goals too, are you looking at the right goals? Again, it's just about bringing in these different sides and different experiences too over time with marketing and strategy and
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say it's also a very cost-effective way to scale the business. If you're coming from that stage where you're a business owner and you're doing all of your marketing yourself, you have to remind yourself that you can do anything, but you can't do everything. And so you're going to come to a point where you need to let somebody else handle your marketing for you so that you can concentrate on other things. And then the same thing happens if you already have somebody in-house that's, handling parts of your marketing. You can scale up with a marketing agency to support existing efforts, because sometimes at the end of the day, it's just a time thing. Like, you run out of time.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think a lot of flexibility comes from that, and flexibility all around, especially when it comes to time and resources.
Yeah. We've ran across some scenarios with some of our clients where it's not that the in-house team couldn't do it. They just didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
And so we became the resource to help, support them and do that. And I don't know, sometimes we're just having conversations like, okay, what are your skill sets? What are our skill sets? Like, how do we work together so that we can, like there's some things that maybe we're really good at, but they also have somebody in-house that's really good at it. And so the
Yeah.
in-house team takes it.
Yeah. I think with that too, I mean, we're lifelong learners. And so when you get in front of another group who maybe knows other things that you don't, there's a lot of new skills that can be learned through that on both ends. And I think that's beneficial as well.
Well, I think of a conversation I had yesterday, and I got asked my opinion on, TikTok leaving the scene, and, what do I think that they should do as a marketer? And I said, well, first of all, this is uncharted territory,
Mm-hmm.
and we've never seen, like, potentially a social media channel being shut down by the government. So my opinion is solely based on my experience.
Yeah.
So it's not right or wrong. And I don't think any marketing strategies I give are right or wrong. It's a strategy. It's a option. It's, an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But my opinion is based in nearly 20 years of experience, but I'm not always right.
Humble.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this before in this show. If you hired a marketer that is 100% confident that all of their marketing strategies are going to, be perfection and can quote unquote guarantee you leads, I believe you're hiring a marketer that's full of it and doesn't understand how quickly the market changes and how you can have a great idea, but that doesn't mean that you could actually have a great idea. You've done it before, it's done well, but the market changed, and so it didn't work this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Rarely can ideas that are just out of the box going to work for every and all businesses.
Yeah, there isn't this like blueprint to marketing. I think a lot of times people are looking for that. If I give you $1, are you going to give me back $2? That's the goal. But there's definitely challenges with, I don't know, I think of AI right now, like things are changing really quickly, and there's not a single person out there that has this crystal ball that will tell you with the guaranteed, if you just do this, then you'll stay ahead on, how the market is changing with AI. And it just doesn't exist.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so I would say there's some distinct advantages of a hybrid team.
Mm-hmm.
I think comprehensive skill set, cost efficiency, flexibility and scalability, and fresh perspectives. Like, anyone you think we left off there? Maybe collaboration.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go in terms of goals and collaboration. Just more overall, I guess, maybe more brain power to reach that goal or goals.
Ooh, I like that one. More brain power to reach your goals. That's what we can do. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up today for this topic. If you enjoyed today's show, whether you're on YouTube or if you're listening to it in podcast form, go ahead and click to subscribe to the YouTube channel, or go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. We certainly have a newsletter, and you can, follow the newsletter on my LinkedIn profile, which is Jennifer Denny, or you can go to our website and either go to our socials page or our podcast page, and you can sign up for our newsletter in order to get that in your inbox. So, all right, take care, everyone. And that's elevatemarketing.solutions, I should say. All right, bye-bye.